Romans. Romans chapter 8, verse 29. For whom he did foreknew, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his Son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. Moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called. And whom he called, them he also justified. And whom he justified, them he also glorified. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahawashi Has. Dawadi Yahawashi for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone who deserve their honors, rightfully so. A shalom to the Aki. I'm pushing the word of sincerity and truth, being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come and what is to come. Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chip was the mark of the beast. 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lift the hopeful like into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens. Rightfully so. May Yahawah desire the Lord take the course of this video. Just a vessel seeking salvation. So, this year it's been a hell of a year as usual. Today the time is 10:23 p.m. Friday, September 8th, 2023. The hopeful year, all prophecies come to pass, and boy, is things popping out the book. It's like you can see it in the hologram. The other day, I was reading a few chapters, and I can't I think it had to be like Revelation 18. I read a verse, and when I read it, it was like I seen the future. I can't remember exactly what verse it was, but this book predicts the future. It tells you the future. It tells you it had to be about Babylon being destroyed, and yeah, it was the smoke ascended up. I think it was Revelation. I gotta find that verse. Salakia. Very powerful verse. Something to the effect of merchants. And I shed tears, Just want you to know that. I shed tears. Because I saw it. I saw it was clear. Salakia. This thing will act funny now. Oh, boy, stand by. Yeah, Shalom. So, Salakia, I might jump off the subject. Which I really didn't have a subject. It was just in the spirit. I turned the camera on because I was laying here and I thought about yesterday, and a few other thoughts came to my mind, and so I want to read a couple of verses in Revelation chapter 18. All right, and it says, Revelation chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sin, that ye receive not of her plagues come. You don't want to be here when these missiles are dropping. You want to be up. You want to come up there and get up in those chariots, man. You know, you want to get up there and get up out of here because a lot of people is going to be made fuel for the fire, and it's going to drop everything here. Okay, so and reading on, right? It says, "For her sin has reached unto heaven, all, and Yahawah has remembered her iniquities." See, and who's the her? America, man. All her philosophies, all her fornication, the Lord remembered, man. She's ready. He's ready. This place is ready for the taking, and you don't want to be here when it's taken by Yahawashi Has. And he's going to use the same ones that help her grow, right? So, the EU, NATO, something's gonna happen where they're gonna agree, they're gonna get down with Russia. And probably based on fear. Ain't nobody gonna help this place. Nothing's gonna help it. Bomb for her, right? No, or she will heal. No, ain't nobody gonna bomb for her. And none of the remedies that you think happened before is gonna help it again. It's over. So I saw that and I shed tears, man. I saw the burning. I saw myself looking down, crying. I saw that. Verse 16, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her work. In the cup which she has filled to her double. He's going to fill her with all the wicked things she's done to us, which is these Edomites. It's going to be put upon them. I seen this, man. You get those depictions, right? When you I remember the Planet of the Apes, the old one, when he had them all rolling the boat. That's how they're gonna be, man. Since you want to make us look like apes, dark skin, but you gotta understand, we ain't gonna have no wigs, because I think the apes that had wigs and shit, like the ones that the women wear. Let me see something. Just the future, man. The old picture of the Planet of the Apes. And it looks crazy. It looks like they got weaves. You know how Jake women wear their hair. The old one, like you got weaves on it. I didn't ever think about that, but it also has like it got the beard, but no mustache. The apes got no mustache. They didn't put a full beard on them. And it's against the law to cut your to shape up your beard, line it up. So they know something, but they didn't want to give the whole thing. They knew to make Planet Apes. Everybody was dark skinned, but you're gonna have a full beard, a mustache, everything, and we're gonna be dynamic. Man. We're all gonna have that look. As you can see this picture. So, yep. So reward her even as she rewarded you. So all the wicked things they done to us, we're gonna do it in righteousness. So we're gonna reward her. The scripture speaks about meditating. How it goes. I forgot how you say it. Meditate. I forgot the word. Jeez, man, Salakia. So reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her. Meditate terror. I think that's it. Let's see if I can find that verse. Meditate terror. Bible verse. No.
According to Bible study tools, Isaiah chapter.
Let's see if I'm right here. Yeah. Isaiah chapter 33, verse 18. Thy heart shall meditate terror. Where is the scribes? Where is the receiver? Where is he that counteth the tower? We're going to meditate terror. That was my point. We're going to make things happen with our mind. Like, remember, Pinhead? Things like that. Hey, I remember when I was younger, I used to watch, I remember Calictica. I was learning, I wasn't really in depth, but, learning about the Romans and stuff like that, who these people was. Couldn't watch the movie, it was disgusting. Oh man, Calictica, oh, that was a black and white movie, it was torture. They had torture chambers, man, back then. It's crazy. So, but they did it in wickedness. We're going to do it in righteousness, man. So we're going to meditate terror. Our enemies is going to know what they done. And we're going to make sure they remember all the things they did to us, man. Rightfully so. Because now we are brought back in remembrance because we know what we did. Think about it. Once we learned this, we learned all out. We sin. We sin upon sin, iniquities. We sin against our Lord Yahawashi. So what he did, he put us, he chastised us with the rod of men. That means he had put us in slavery. So you don't think that it's not a verse that's jumping on my mind. I forgot how that one goes to. Yeah. What they did to us. So we sinned against Yahawashi Has, so he put our enemies over us. And even our own people of our nation. 2/3, man. They've been running down on us for, man, I ain't never knew I had so much issues until I learned, like, I said, damn, why is it so, like, damn, why, I never did that to this guy. He's a Jake, and he running down on me, trying to act like, fighting me all the time. People, just in general, just thinking about it. And after I learned the truth, then I said, oh, it's because of the curses. See how it all comes together? He gave us the answer. Now it's us to apply it. And I wrote this out that I do believe, based upon me coming under the tutelage of the apostles and the elders and the Akim, and to the best of my ability, I'm navigating through this valley of shadow of death, man. But it's serious, man. This stuff is serious stuff, man. And they be coming hard, man, from every angle. From every angle, they come hard. Them demons is out here watching. And it tells you on the scripture says that Satan, like a roaring lion, seek who he may devour. Right? And up in Job, Yahawah asked you, Satan, where you been going? He said, been to and fro on the earth, wreaking havoc, man. So not only up against flesh and blood, we're up against principalities, man. That's on these people. And it's a war. just quote a couple of verses. All right, so let's go back to this here. I just wanted to read about that reward that the Yahawashi Has is going to let his elect have on their enemies. Because the one that's going to be in the charge of this is Yahawashi. And we're going to, I had a word. Which one was it? It was a word. I forgot what. Conformed, yeah. All right, let's go back. So it says Romans chapter 8, verse 29. For whom he did foreknew, he knew us back then. If we the ones, we was there, agree, going over all this, all the gloriousness, understanding back then, like, oh, Khan, whatever the mission is, I'm with it. We hear over and over again, go to these missions. He also predestinated. He said back then, he also predestinate to be conformed to the image of his son. So his son said, it had to be back then, man. Before the world began, hey, this is us. This is my team. This is my sons. Or if this is the first one, Yahawashi, you're gonna be like him. He's gonna show you how to do it. And now we've been doing it over and over. That he might be the firstborn among many brethren. See, there go the answer. The firstborn of many brethren. He did it first. And now we are doing it now. So we can get those crowns, man. All right, before I go on, I want to go into this word, conformed. I saw it in a dictionary, right? So, Conform. I want to get to the exact one. It says, which is, it got three of them, so I'm going to go to the third one, which be similar in form or type, agree. So we agree that this is 100% righteousness. To have your this is the ultimate test, man. To have your heritage taken away from you, all your every time you come back into the world. That's a form of we use the word chastising. All right, keep coming back over and over, doing the same scenario, and then you catch deja vu's. That's why it's important that we're gonna live forever. See, that's important now. Makes logical sense. We're never gonna die again, because we're never gonna have to worry about going over and over again. See, that's part of torture, being tortured, right? Coming back in the flesh over and over again. But this time around, we're never gonna live forever. See? So just want to go into that word. Let's read this verse again. For whom he did foreknew, he also predestinated to be conformed to the image of his son, that he might be the firstborn of many brethren. Moreover, whom he did predestinated, them he also called. So he's calling us out of this madness, man. Yo, call me out, Yahawashi Has, giving us a name, calling us about the name. That's what's happening, man. But the ones that don't want to wake up, to the spirit of Yahawashi, whatever happens on that last hour, that's who's gonna wake up. But we don't want to fall out of this, man. To the best of our ability, we doing what you gotta do, man. Being in this stupid ass world and it's doing the shit you used to do. I know it's hard to remember. I know for me it is. There's a lot of stuff. You gotta gotta be repetitive. You gotta repeat it over and over again until you because you're gonna download this down into you. But you want to be one of the ones that go all the way to the end for him, and the same should be saved. The scriptures is accurate, man. Moreover, Romans chapter 8, verse 30. Moreover, whom he did predestinated, them he also called. And whom he called, them he also justified. So, hey, a great justification. How would you say it? Some great justice was just done. And remember, like yesterday, all right, when super duper spiritual, man. Come on, you can't go around this. The freaking guy came talking mess years ago, right? Polite, talking hella mess, man. This about grapes and more grapes. Why we gotta always grab grapes? And then we said, we're not telling you to go around eating grapes. We're telling you that applying the law, if somebody do get some grapes, and how you say, the law covers the situation. That's what the law covers. The law covers the situation because if somebody do get a grape, right, and to not make that woman ashamed, right, the man gotta marry her because she's already now she's damaged goods. But the law that you broke is messing with a daughter and a mother. That's the law you broke. That's against the law. You're not supposed to do that. So even though you didn't get no grapes, but you still broke that law when you're not supposed to be messing with a daughter and a mother. See, there's laws to everything. You broke Yahawashi Has law. Since you wanted to try to slander Yahawashi Has men, you became judgment became on you for the same crimes that you said our apostles was doing and you got caught doing. The Lord did a double whammy on you. Then he gave you number 7, which means complete. This mission is complete. You're done. Finito. Alright. Slack here. So, let's read this verse again. And let me see something. Let's see what it says in NLT. First, let's read it up to the end. It says, moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called. And we want to be one of the called and the chosen. And whom he called, them he also justified. And we have, that was a clear judgment based upon, that was great judgment from Yahawashi Has. And whom he justified, them he also glorified. And the apostles of Great Millstone and the Akim and the elders been glorified. And there's been a lot of justice happening on the scale, a lot of different things that, hey, like I said, I saw the future, the reward of her that, did all this fornication, there's all these sins, iniquities. Their sins is up reached the Lord. And the Lord, polite, your sin went up to the Lord. And he said, oh, get him. Because he messed with my apostles, the ones I put out there, the ones I sent out there. I didn't send him. He didn't send you, polite. Just want to throw that out there. That was amazing. It was really amazing. And on the lower scale, on my life thing, a couple other things happened that got judgment, and it was justified, and it was real powerful. I don't know, but it was super powerful, super spiritual, man. Super duper spiritual, bro. That right there, that was a gift. That was a bonus for me, seeing Polite get those years. Because on the lower scale, I was getting, so I was shedding tears too. I'm not gonna tell you no lie, man. I've been crying more than normal, bro. Just because, man, only based upon this truth, man, in the spirit of Yahawashi Shah, bro, it's just been like invigorating, you know. And Duwadi Yahawashi Shah for the level up. All right, we're gonna bring this home. Romans chapter 8, verse 30, the NLT translation. And having chosen them, he called them. He called them to call. It's like having chosen them, he called them to come to him. Oh, you're in trouble. And having called them, he gave them right standing with himself, and having given them right standing, he gave them his glory. Man, bro, I'm telling you, the Wadi Yahawashi Shah for and I say it every day, man. The Wadi Yahawashi Shah for giving us apostles and elders a great millstone. And if you don't like it, too bad, buddy. Too bad, man. I've seen the gloriousness, man. The Lord has justified his anointed ones. Yahawashi Shah has justified his anointed ones. And they're going to walk on air, and they're going to be the ones. Ratazan with that batch. I'm with them. So, I have to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahawashi Shah by Surah Wadash. Duwadi Yahawashi Shah to the apostles and the elders of great millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim. Shalom. Kum Yashala. Kum Yashala.